Bear with me a wee second. Another disaster, isn't it? Another disaster. Welcome all. Another disastrous live. I don't know why the settings have went to vertical. I hate vertical lives with a passion, an absolute passion. Anyway, cheers all for joining me in another disaster. I have set it to horizontal. I've changed the settings. It still doesn't work. I've got no idea what's going on here. Let me check the comments. Thanks for joining me anyway. Disaster. So if you're on your phone, you have to scroll up to get the live chat, the questions. It's really, really annoying. I'm sorry about that. Very sorry about that, actually. Hello to everybody. Hello, Gordon. Is it freezing? I've heard it is freezing in the UK. It's a bit chilly tonight. I brought a fleece out. It's about 20 degrees. It's getting chilly. Just as well, we're not walking about. It's not as bad doing these vertical lives when you're just sitting here. But if you're walking about, it's a complete pain in the arse. This is a pain in the arse as well. I absolutely hate doing YouTube lives. They're terrible. Claire, you're asking, do I have another job? No, at the moment, this is my only job. I'm trying to avoid proper jobs. I'm trying my best. Rocky Earth guy, how you doing? Okay, I'm just catching up with all the comments. Thanks so much for everybody joining me on this disastrous live. Thanks very much. Views from our travels, evening from one of my favourite places, Liverpool. Class place. Oh, Emma, you'll be there on Saturday. Okay, and I met you outside the Hoops Bar. I think I met you with your family, possibly. Yeah, enjoy. Robert, I've not been in the keg and kilt yet. I have got a video earlier on showing the keg and kilt. I might go up tonight. We'll wait and see. Thanks, Mr. Cheese. Alan's asking, is it easy to get the bus from the airport? Yeah, pretty easy. I got a taxi here, but to be fair, because I was trying to get the time for the Scotland game that was kicking off, so I couldn't hang about getting buses, but the buses are pretty easy. Thomas asked, how am I liking Lanzarote? Yeah, can't complain. Lanzarote is a nice place. Cheers, everybody. Wee pint of San Miguel. I'm in what's it called? I'm in an Indian restaurant. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called Spice something. It's next to my hotel. I just had a curry. It's quite nice. Matthew's asking if I ever filmed a video while drunk and then deleted it the next day. I have filmed quite a few videos at 2 and 3 in the morning walking back to my hotel, and they have instantly been deleted when I've watched them the next day. So they've never made it, no. And Smiler, hi from New Zealand. What time is it in New Zealand? Thanks so much for joining me. LJ saying, any other plans to do the Canary Islands, La Palma, La Gomera, El Hierro? Probably not, because they won't get enough views to justify the trip. I have to be honest with you. They're very niche, and I can only do 1 or 2 videos there, and the bigger the place is, the more views it gets. So Lanzarote, Tenerife tend to do quite well, smaller islands not so well. Mark Robert Murphy, how you doing? Forgot, Mark, you were one of the first moderators. I'm sorry about making you a moderator, one of the first ones on here. Michael's asking, what would you do if you didn't do YouTube? That's a good question, Michael. I've done quite a lot of jobs. I've been self-employed probably most of my life, but I've had a lot of sales jobs in betweens. call centre jobs, all that kind of stuff. I don't miss them, to be honest with you. Alan, I did not sort the trainers. The trainers are still squeaking. I don't know what's going on with them. WD-40 is required. Hi Colin, yeah sorry, I don't think I'm going to see you in Correco. Well, I'm not going to make it in this trip, I don't think. I will definitely be in Forteventura in the next couple of months. Don't know when, but... Gary Reid, -2 in Belfast. My goodness, that's horrific. Cheers. Thanks, James. Robert's asking what bar I'm in. I'm in an Indian restaurant next to my hotel. It's called Spicy something. Can't remember it. Is it? Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. Spicy something. It's just next to, if you know the Barcelo Teguise beach and the Lanzarote beach as well, can't remember the THB, then I'm right next to that. Round the corner from the square basically. Somebody was saying they stayed in the La Morena. Yeah, I stayed in them. They're quite basic apartments, but they were fine. Could be a bit hot in the summer because no aircon, but location wise brilliant, right next to the strip. As long as you're not right up the top of Cardiac Hill, that is very, very steep up there. Scott's asking, no joint live with Dave from Travel On World. Yeah, I'm seeing Dave tomorrow, so there'll be a couple of videos out tomorrow. I don't know if we're doing a live yet. I'll need to ask Dave. We'll find maybe tomorrow. I'm going to Playa Blanca tomorrow. We've just booked a hotel there. Hotel prices are crazy this week. Yeah, Rocky Earth guy, I just answered that. I'm going to Playa Blanca tomorrow. We've still got lots of videos to come out from Porto do Carmen and Costa Teguise, so don't worry. There's more to come. Peter's asking when we'll be back in Tenerife. I would probably say March, but I might be back sooner because I lost all the videos in Tenerife, so you never know, could be back December or January. I'm in Hart, it is snowing in Aberdeenshire. That's terrible. Paul, YouTube Shorts, yes, I'm going to Playa Blanca. Alan saying, when you're live, so you're not walk about. I'm not sure what you mean, but on this vertical format it's no good for walking about, and YouTube, this never used to be a problem. When I used to do live a year ago, you would always just go live and it'd be horizontal, so you'd see it in wide format, your TV and everything on your phone. Now it's a complete pain in the arse. I change the settings and it still messes up half the time. I don't know people who go live regular how they do it without messing up. I've no idea. Keith Glasgow, how you doing? Nice to meet you in the Vault Bar. Yeah, the weather's been good here. Bit cloudy today, about 25, 26 degrees. Weather's been really good. I've heard it was raining today in Tenerife. Sorry to hear that. Phil, Jill, I was in the first and last, previously Bogarts last night, and also I was in the new Bogarts on the Porto do Carmen strip. Those videos will be coming soon, you'll see both of them. Noel's asking, what's the temperature at the moment? Is it expensive to stay here? Today it was 26 degrees, really warm, a bit cloudy at times, but it's definitely dipped a bit at night. I would say it's down to about 20. I brought a fleece out with me because I was sitting on my balcony and I noticed it was a wee bit windy, but it's still really nice. How much is it to stay in Costa Teguise? Tonight I'm paying £81 for bed and breakfast, but it's a really nice hotel and I've got a really good room, balcony overlooking the sea. You'll see the channel soon. So it's not that bad, but tomorrow night it's really expensive everywhere. I'm paying way over the odds tomorrow night in Playa Blanca, way over the odds. Sorry if I missed any comments, I'm just catching up with them. They say, can you walk up the hill to the Beta Cora? We're coming for the first time in January. I'm not quite sure where that is. I was down at the Radisson Blue today and a few other places, so I might have passed it. Watch out for the videos, I might have passed it. Out and About with Ash, check out his YouTube channel. If any of the mods are on, post a wee link to Out and About with Ash if you don't mind, thanks very much. Yeah, more videos to come from Porto do Carmen. George, did I have any problems at security? I had no problems in Tenerife at security. I've heard people have had problems, and Lanzarote is always really quick, so never had any problems. Living the Dream, if any of the mods are on again, post a wee link to their channel. Thanks very much. Apartment video, apartment was really basic but a real bargain. If you've not watched that one, it was posted on YouTube earlier on. It's not had many views, to be fair. The videos today have not been doing that well, Lanzarote, so hopefully tomorrow it'll do a wee bit better. But the apartment was an absolute bargain what I paid for it. A really nice wee complex, basic, but done the job. Somebody saying Gumbe in Turkey didn't look that good. I would agree with that. I wasn't a big fan of Gumbe. Bodrum was nicer. James saying, will you be seeing Alex again in Mallorca? Hopefully next year. Check out Alex, Mallorca Under the Sun's great YouTube channel. Derek and Gillian, I hope you enjoyed making a wee appearance on the Golden Mile. Kevin's asking, did I pack the right size Liverpool shirt? It was actually a St Mirren's shirt that I didn't pack the right size last night. I've got no football tops apart from the Scotland top with me on this trip. Martin, that's a really difficult question. What's the best video you've made and what made it special? I'm not 100% sure really what the best video would be. The most viewed videos on the channel are not the best videos. Honestly, they're not. They've got more kind of clickbait titles, are not the best videos. But I need to think about that one. Some of the best videos I think are the city break ones, really nice videos, but they don't get many views. Plaza Palmeiras, so I'm not sure of that one, I'm afraid. Dave from Travel On World, are you on here, Dave? If any of the mods can post a link to Dave's channel. Dave, I'll need to make you a mod. You're not a mod here, post a link to your channel. Sean's asking, am I home for Christmas? Definitely. I'm never away at Christmas and New Year. Yeah, Jamie, -2 in Glasgow, wow. Mike's asking, Kevin, hope you're well. Are you classed as self-employed, being a YouTuber and pay taxes to earnings? That's exactly that, Mike. Self-employed, sole trader. Pretty simple, basically. Earnings minus expenses. That's the way it works. George asking, best to bring English notes or use a Revolut card? The Revolut card's always the best exchange rate, or bring euros, I'd say. David Graham, I've got a friend, David Graham, I'm not sure if that's that David, I'm not sure it is, but staying in Tui Fiscos, I've not stayed in that one, sorry. Somebody's asking, I recommend a place for karaoke in a wheelchair. Porto do Carmen is pretty flat, and there's a few karaoke places up in the square. Some of them are up the stairs, mind you, so I'm not 100% sure. There's a few bars behind me, the Shamrock Bar in Abbey Road. They do karaoke and live music. They're just behind me on the main strip there. -11.7 in Braemar, Alan. Braemar's always one of the coldest places in the UK. Tony, that's right. I'm going to Playa Blanca tomorrow. You'll see at least one video from Playa Blanca tomorrow. Silvery Fox says, I've been to Tenerife a couple of times, but fancy visiting Gran Canaria. Are you not a fan of Gran Canaria? I am not a fan of Gran Canaria. It's the worst Canary Island in my opinion. But in saying that, there is a nice wee resort called Milenares, just down from Mas Palomas, right on the promenade and the beach. It's very quiet. They've got some really nice hotels. That's nice. And if you're looking for kind of really good bars, Puerto Rico's got the best bars. I really don't like Playa do Angles. Puerto Rico's got the best bars, but they're all in a shopping centre, which is a bit strange, but there are some good bars in there. It's a bit hilly, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of Gran Canaria. It's got the weather, but so I'll be going there soon. Hi Eugene, how you doing? Alan's asking if we're meeting up with Mark and Judy. Unfortunately, I'm going to be away before they come, but I'm definitely going to catch up with them in the next couple of months, definitely. Alan, it's not that cold, honestly. I probably don't need a hoodie on. Only brought it out because it was cold in my hotel room tonight on the balcony. There's a tiny bit of a breeze, but it's still 20 degrees. Cheers. Spencer's asking why is the screen so small? It's so small because YouTube settings are messed up. This never used to happen. I've set my phone to auto rotate, I've set it to horizontal stream, and it just went to vertical. It does this all the time, so it's really, really annoying. Tony, the H10 Lanzarote Princess and Playa Blanca, I've done a room review in there and I walked around the video, so check out the playlist, hotels and apartments. It's a nice hotel and I like the location. It's right in the centre of Playa Blanca. Hat bar and the bikers bar just down the shopping centre next to it. It's quite a nice hotel. Hi David, I've got a video coming out tomorrow probably of the promenade and the beach in the daytime, talking about a certain subject. You'll see that tomorrow. Thanks Ian from Motherwell, enjoy when you come here. Amory Elton, how you doing? Patrick, how you doing? Somebody saying, I've ever been to Playa Commander, never even heard of it, never been. Living the dream, do you prefer Tenerife or Lanzarote? Tenerife would beat Lanzarote because it's more versatile. I can go to Las Americas, walk to Adeque, walk to Los Cristianos. I could do 3 resorts in one day. I could even go up to La Caleta, do 4 resorts. So it's got more variety, bigger island. Prefer Tenerife, but I really like Lanzarote as well. Keith Glasgow, what hotel are you staying in Costa Teguise? The hotel is right behind me, but I'll show you. I can change this round. Now, right, so, but at the wee Indians, see just past the door there, that's my hotel. The THB Lanzarote Beach. Really nice actually, no complaints about it. Breakfast tomorrow. I didn't do dinner tonight, but breakfast tomorrow. I could have had dinner tonight. It was €30, but and that was all your food and drink, but so if I'd been a mad drinker, I took 4 or 5 pints, probably worth it, but it wasn't worth it. And they had an Italian team on, so most of it was pizza and pasta, so I didn't do the dinner. Scott saying disappointed you didn't take the offer of the race up the hill from the girls from Commander. Yeah, that's a card that I can't avoid that one. James, what's the best thing to do in Tenerife? To be honest with you, the best thing to do with Tenerife, hold on, somebody's sending me a video call on WhatsApp, one of my family, they're not even watching the video. How shocking is that, viewers? Absolutely shocking, a call coming in. I'll need to message them as soon as possible saying, are you not watching this on YouTube? Right, decline the call. Sorry, Anne. James, what's the best thing to do in Tenerife? To be honest with you, I don't do many excursions and I always refer you to Daniel at Tenerife First Excursions. Speak to any of the guys there and ask them what you're looking for and they'll give you a really good excursion, a boat trip or up Mount Tidy, Stargaze or something. So speak to the guys at Tenerife First Excursion. Stevie P, nice to meet you. Thomas, do you know if Relaxer Lands a Player is it any good? I'm not sure. I don't think I've passed that in any of the walks I've done today, but I'll need to check that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Eugene said, I think Tenerife needs a wee poster saying beware of the pickpockets. To be honest with you, nearly everybody who goes to Tenerife now knows the problem with pickpockets. It is worse in Tenerife than other places, I have to be honest with you. I don't think it would generally make much difference. most people do know it happens, unfortunately, but yeah, it is what it is. It's pretty sad. Common sense, obviously, most of the time, don't bring out much cash, put your belongings in your front pocket, but saying that, these people are professionals, so it can happen to anybody. Al Coons asked, are there any other rock bars there apart from the tiny one you went past? Do you mean the one in Porto do Carmo in Old Town? There's a couple of bars here with live music. Behind me is Abbey Road, and then we've also got Decades up near the square. I've got a singer on tonight as well, that's quite good. So I'll check out a few of them later on. Somebody says they're waiting on a snowstorm. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Damien, I don't know yet when I'll be back to Tenerife. It won't be the start of December, that's for sure. You never know. Brad, I've not stayed in the Hyde Park bungalows. I didn't make it as far down. Porto do Carmo is there. I know what it is, but quite a quiet location outside Porto do Carmo. I've heard they're quite nice. Sarah's asking them to go back to Tenerife in December. Maybe, not sure yet. Thanks so much. There's nearly 300 people on this live, which is amazing considering I've totally messed it up again. That's absolutely amazing. Do me a favour, if you're on here and for some reason you've not hit the subscribe button, just go below the video, hit the wee subscribe button, it's absolutely free. It's Craig's asking, will I go to Benidorm and meet Lucy from Benidorm stuff? I certainly will. I'll be in Benidorm probably April or May. I like to go when the weather's guaranteed to be hot in Benidorm. Love Benidorm, entertainment, the best ever. And Lucy's channel is brilliant, check out Benidorm stuff. Somebody's asking, what language is this? This is Scottish. Scottish. Nudge nudge, wink wink, saying a lot of people going to the Canaries instead of mainland Spain. I would always go to the Canaries in winter. Mainland Spain, you're not guaranteed the weather, unfortunately. Cheers. Martin's asking, sorry, it's Craig saying, will you meet Lee the McMaster again? You led him astray. He led me astray. Don't believe the stories. Yes, hopefully again I'll meet Lee. If he ever comes up to Scotland, we'll do a wee video, and maybe I'll meet him again in Benidorm. You never know. Great channel. Check out the McMaster. Martin's asking, what phone do you use? This is getting filmed on a Samsung Galaxy S21. It's a really old phone, about 2 years, 3 years old. And sometimes I film on the wee DJI Pocket Osmo as well. So just depends. Gideon saying, give a quick shout out to Tammy, sorry. Tammy, how you doing? Jamie, that's what I am. That's the name of it, the Spicy Affair. I forgot the name. I knew it was something to do with spicy. You've got quite a nice pint of San Miguel, frosted glass, can't complain. The Spicy Affair, that's the one I'm at. It's quite nice. For Lopa, I've got better rates in Revolut. Alan, didn't know that. Check out Lopa. Carol saying the best resort in Lanzarote. My favourite resort is Porto do Carmo, just because it's got more bars with live music and entertainment. It's just a massive promenade with everything you need on it. So my favourite resort would be there. I quite like Costa Teguise and Playa Blanca. They're different, but they're a lot quieter. Playa Blanca has got the advantage you can pop over to Forteventura for a wee day trip or stay the night. So yeah, pros and cons. Eileen saying, are you doing a solo holiday in hotels in a decade Tenerife? Well, I'll be back in a decade at some point next few months, yeah. Martin, yes, I need an apprentice, go for it. There's nothing worse than not getting your car door open when it's really bad weather, isn't it? Belinda, you're saying Torito was nice. Yeah, in Gran Canaria, I've been to Torito years ago, I actually stayed there. There's not much in it apart from a couple of nice hotels, but there's a couple of nice hotels overlooking the sea. How you doing, Ruth? Hope you're doing okay with your job. Eugene saying you need to watch out for pickpockets over there. I've not really experienced any problems in Lanzarote, to be honest with you. Living the dream, saying a Benidorm trip in December. If I was you, I would wait to the very last minute and check the weather forecast. If you get good weather in Benidorm, you can get lucky in December. Sometimes during the day, it can be 20 degrees plus. It will get very cold at night, but at night you're inside the great bars with live entertainment, so you're not worried. So it just depends, you can get some really good deals. I've been to Benidorm in December and I paid a ridiculous amount for hotels, it was really cheap. Kevin's asked when we're back in Benidorm, probably April or May. Dave said, have you thought about going to York or Leeds? Possibly. Might do a few UK breaks later on. Hi Suri, a wee shout out to you. Thanks very much for watching the channel and your kind words. Hi Stephen, I don't think I'll be in Tenerife the 17th of December, I'm afraid, because I'm going to be in Edinburgh that weekend, so I don't think so. You never know, I don't think so. Tony's saying we'll be travelling to Correeco, not on this trip I don't think. LGA, what do you think of Caleta de Fust in Forteventura? Mixed opinions on that. I wasn't sure about it, but then I was there last year when I met Mark and Judy. Check out the Gypsy Souls on YouTube. They're going to Lanzarote soon. And there was actually some nice bits. It's a bit old fashioned, some of the bars, the promenade and all that's a bit old fashioned. I prefer Correeco to be honest with you, but it's nice enough. Miles, I'm not sure about the Chinese restaurant, need to check that out. Darren, I nearly stayed at the Mind Hotel in Playa Blanca, but I'm staying at another hotel tomorrow. User 1996 saying, what's the best island to go? Canary Islands in January weather-wise would be Tenerife or Gran Canaria because they're less windy than Lanzarote and Forteventura. Somebody's asked about a post office card attached to your phone. I don't really know anything about that, to be honest with you, sorry. Somebody's saying, has it been sunny? Yep, 25 degrees every day. Somebody's asked me going to Marmaris. Maybe next year, check out the videos I've done in Marmaris. Somebody's saying, are we wearing the hoodie to make you feel better? It doesn't really require a hoodie, but there's a wee bit of a win. Gary, I know, can you believe I met the guy on the live at the airport in Tenerife? Can you actually believe I met him at the airport again? 3 times I met him, unbelievable. Ian, what's your thoughts on Canadian potatoes? Pretty nice. Nice wee bit of tapas, Canadian potatoes. Alan saying, could you find a nicer spot to sit? I'm afraid not, because everywhere around about here's got music. I did check before I come on here. Rocky Earthcat, I did meet Vince briefly in Porto do Carmen. I've done a wee shout out to his channel, I left a comment to his channel. Check out Vince PH, he does lots of videos. Next time I'm over I'll meet him, do a video. I didn't get a chance to go back there. Andrew, thanks very much, you enjoyed the cost and the roads blogs, I really appreciate it. Pat, no, the trainers have not stopped squeaking, don't know what's going on there. Living the dream, yeah, going to do a cruise one day, we'll wait and see. Tony's asked any nice spots for Guinness. Just behind me is the Shamrock Bar and they sell pints of Guinness, so that'll be good.
Hello, you okay? Which ones like them?
Sue, I have done a couple of videos in El Medano. It's a really nice resort, El Medano. Full of surfers, quiet, not much going on in it, but it's a nice resort. Alan, yeah, I need that live, like the night stride. I've done quite a few of those. I would have done it tonight, maybe if this had been horizontal, but going vertical, it's no use. So I'm not doing it. I'll do it next time, maybe we'll see. Doug said we'll be in Tenerife December. Maybe, you never know. Yeah, I do agree. Horizontal, we'll get more views. I do agree with that. It's out with my control, this. It's YouTube, crazy settings. Givaldo's asking if a budget for accommodation. Yeah, normally about 50 quid a night. It's well over budget in this trip. The hotel tonight's about £80. So yeah, try and keep it as cheap as possible. Jada Hammer's asking, what's the old town in Lanzarote like? Pretty nice old town, done a few videos there. Shakey's asking, how do you fund the travels? Basically, just doing lots of videos.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Still alive?
Yes.
Oh,
No, it's alright, you want to say hello?
Yeah, we say
Yeah,
hello.
come round here, mate. Alright, how you doing?
Good. We follow you.
Alright, how you doing? Alright, what's your names?
Stephen and Carol.
Stephen and Carol.
Leeds in Rotherham.
Lovely to meet you guys.
Yo.
Alright, no worries, you staying round about here?
Private apartment on apartment Tahiti.
Oh, nice one. Okay, yeah.
We did 3 months last year here.
Oh, 3 months?
Yes.
Living the dream, you are?
Yeah.
Living the dream. Alright, nice to meet you.
Kevin.
Lovely to meet you. Thanks very much. Thanks for coming on the live. Alright, see you later. Nice wee surprise there, viewers. LJ's asking, do you find it hard to relax on the trips? I'm always under pressure to make videos. Yeah, there's no relaxing on these trips whatsoever. I sat in my room for half an hour earlier on, that was it. But yeah, it's hardcore. As many videos as possible, that's the way it goes. Basically, it's just a numbers game, YouTube. If I don't do as many videos, then I have to go back quicker and do other videos. Sean's saying, would ever go to the Fiesta in Benidorm? Maybe, but it's in November and the weather could be hitting the miss here, but maybe next year, we'll wait and see. Sorry to hear that, Belinda. Alcudia Market, oh, sorry to hear that. Andy and Sarah from Wrexham, how you doing? We shout out to you. Stephen's asking, he's coming to Timofea Palace, really nice hotel, Timofea Palace. Swimming pool's a bit cold, but it's a really nice hotel. I had a really good night in there with the impromptu sing-song in the bar. I don't know if you've ever seen that video, it was really good. The rooms are lovely in there as well. Weather in February, not that dissimilar to here, a wee bit cooler maybe, but yeah, pretty nice. At night you can get a bit cooler. Somebody's saying if I stayed at Hyde Park Bungalow's, not stayed there yet, sorry. I know what it is, just outside Porto do Carmen. A wee shout out to the Fastler Master Paul at License to Chill. Check out License to Chill on YouTube. I've done a wee video with Paul in Glasgow. Hope you're doing well, Paul. Somebody's asked how the weather been. 25 degrees every day. Somebody's asked the cheapest time to come to Lanzarote. I think in theory the cheapest time for the Canaries is first 2 weeks of December. Just depends on the deals. It's not this week, it's expensive this week in the Canaries. Hotel prices are really high in Lanzarote. But yeah, just before Christmas and New Year, before everybody comes, can be a good time.
Just cross over because there's a separate crossing across.
Hello Mike and Becky, enjoy the Arona Gran. Thanks very much Andrew for your kind words. Dale's asking, Dale, is that Dale from Heather and Dale who I met? Might be. Did I sort the memory card? No, that's lost, that's gone forever I'm afraid. The memory card, I recovered it, but the files were corrupted, no good. Somebody's asked again, hottest island in January, Tenerife and Gran Canaria, less wind. They're all about the same temperature. Lanzarote, Fortentura, a wee bit windier. Eugene's asking, are you watching The Jungle on ITV this year? I have got zero interest in The Jungle, to be honest with you, Eugene. Who's on it this year? Colleen Rooney on it. Who else is on it? I don't even know that. I've got zero interest in The Jungle stuff. Stephen, the walk up to the Aqua Suites, it's not that bad. I was staying further up at Tissalea. Honestly, it's not too bad. You're 7-minute walk, I would say, from the strip up the hill. It's not too bad. Alan saying, can you hire a bike and go from Porto do Carmen to Arrecife? Good question. I know you can go from here to Arrecife on the bike, because my pal David done it last time. You probably can do it. I'm sure you can, because you can get to the airport on the bike. Lanzarote is the best island on the Canaries if you're renting a bike. They've got really good cycle lanes. I think you can. Hold on a wee second, viewers. Scotland the Brave saying, St Mirren defender with the baldy head, forget his name, I'd take him for the Celtic bench. You're talking about Alex Gogic, great player with St Mirren, not good enough for Celtic unfortunately. Just keep him at St Mirren, that's what I'd say, keep him at St Mirren. Somebody's asking, where can I get early morning pint at 8 AM? In a decade, loads of places, any place that serves breakfast will serve you a pint, I'm sure. SR saying the cheapest pint in Glasgow, we might do a video on that soon. You'll be lucky to get a pint for under £3 in Glasgow, the cheapest one. That's giving an idea, I might do that. Yeah, out and about with Ash, I think Rick made a valid point in today in regards of our highlighting over. Yeah, I can see both sides of the argument. I cannot totally understand Rick's point, because Rick works there and his business depends on people coming to Tenerife. You don't want to scare people off. At the same point, there's genuine issues in Tenerife as well, so it's hard to get a balance between the two. But yeah, I can understand Rick's point. Anybody who goes to Tenerife knows that is an issue, unfortunately. I've done a few videos on it as well, but it's never really changed in all the years I've been there. The police don't care at the end, so that's what it is. Enjoy the Vista Sur apartment, Scott, when you go there. Mark, you're in Banff? Oh, nice. Thanks, David. You booked Ibiza. Check out the Ibiza videos. They don't get many views, Ibiza videos, but I think they're actually really good. James, it's Kevin. Have you got another job or just do holiday trips? Just do YouTube. I've got a few videos talking about it actually.
Fuck's sake. That wee bad on chicken wings as well.
Somebody saying, Kevin, what are your top 3 favourite brands? I'm not really sure about that. I don't really care about brands, to be honest with you. Yeah, anyone. Mr. Chris, can you recommend somewhere nice for food in Corrie-Echo? In the Old Town there's quite a few nice tapas bars. Check out the Nomad Brothers. They've not done videos for ages because David left Ireland, but they've actually got some good food vlogs on YouTube, so check them out. Somebody's asked if I've been to Alanya in Turkey. I've not been there yet. I've heard it's nice. John Williams, how you doing? Mr. Chris, is it taps off weather? It is during the day, wee bit chiller at night. Carol saying that always find someone to have dinner with. Carol, myself, I had dinner with in this restaurant right here. Yeah, sometimes I will meet viewers or I'll meet friends or family when I'm out and about. But yeah, I don't mind going for a wee meal myself, that's fine. Doug is staying at the GF Faneby Tenerife. What's your thoughts? Doug, I've not stayed at the GF Faneby. Looks a nice enough hotel. I'm not that keen on the location of the hotel, but just because I prefer Los Cristianos. It's a wee bit hilly. But there's plenty of bars and restaurants next to it, to be fair. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. It's Craig saying, are you doing any excursions? I'm not, but if you need an excursion, check out Dave at Travel On World. He will sort out all the excursions in Lanzarote for you. Alan saying, look who's behind you, it's your pal from Tenerife. It wouldn't surprise me. I seen somebody in the airport, I actually looked quite like him. I got worried for a minute. Scotland the Brave, that rumour's definitely not true. Yeah, Chris, the Palma Beach is one of the nicest apartments in Los Cristianos, and they've got air conditioning in the superior 1-bedroom ones, which is a big difference. Mark Monroe saying, where's the hat? Hat's in the room. I'll come back out later. I don't wear the hat at night. When the sun goes away, the hat goes away normally. James saying Valencia is a beautiful city. Have you been? I have. I've done videos. Check out the playlist. It is a really nice city, Valencia. Impressive city, actually. Harry saying, what's the difference between Tenerife and Lanzarote? They're quite similar in a lot of ways, to be honest with you, but Tenerife, it just got a wee bit more variety, I would say, in the resorts. Porto de la Cruz up the north's lovely in Tenerife. And then the south, you've got 3 resorts you can walk to. So yeah, I would say that's the difference. Raymond, you went to Benidorm and it was very cold. It can be cold in December, yeah. Somebody's saying, can you recommend a family resort in Lanzarote? I'm in it right now. For a family resort in Lanzarote, it would be Costa Teguise, possibly Playa Blanca as well. They've got a few family hotels, but I would say probably Costa Teguise. Scottish couple from Spain. A Scottish couple in Spain, sorry. Barry and Karen, how you doing? Any of the mods are on. Barry, you a mod on here? I don't know if you're a mod or not. Post a link to your channel anyway. Just catching up with the comments, sorry. Living the dream, you seem to use public transport a lot. Have you had any issues with it? No issues at all. The bus today from Porto del Carmen to Costa Teguise, €2.95. The maddest bus ever, so busy. You're lucky to get a seat on it, took an hour. Eugene, what's your favourite Christmas song? John Lennon one, probably. Ian, what was your job before YouTube? Done some online stuff, done some sales jobs. Nothing that exciting. Martin, if you like Las Americas in Tenerife, the closest resort to that Lanzarote is Porto del Carmen, 100%. Don't go anywhere else. Porto del Carmen, loads of bars and live music. Barry McGuigan's in the jungle, is it? Oh, yeah, there you go. Scottish couple in Spain, check out their channel. Thanks, Jamie. You can go all the way to Costa Teguise on the cycle lane. What, from Porto del Carmen, can you? David, the Aqua Suites look nice. I've done a wee video walking in there. They were right next to where I was staying. They're up quite a steep hill, but they're in a quiet location. The good thing at night is you're not going to be bothered by any bars or anything. It's quiet at night. And I loved the fact I went back there at night and I did not need to worry about the Veronica strip in Tenerife. That was great. Givaldo saying, anything you dislike about the Canaries? Not really. It's the best place to go in the winter, without a doubt. Mad Scotsman saying, come to Belfast sometimes. I've been to Belfast. I've done videos in Belfast. Great city. And Dublin as well. Check out the playlist. I've done lots of videos in Belfast. Stephen, I've done a walk to the Cinco Plaza. That was about 2 minutes before where I was staying last night in Porto del Carmen. It's a 5-minute walk maybe up the hill off the strip. Absolutely fine. Quite a nice complex. It's got air conditioning as well. So yeah, you'll enjoy it. Kirsty saying, are you going to see Travel on Dave while you're in Lanzarote? Yes, Dave. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? I'm not sure about that hotel about Dave. It was quite expensive, wasn't it? So that video will be coming up on the channel soon. One of the most expensive hotels I've booked on these trips. Prices are crazy. Blinky, what's the best way to book a restaurant in a decade? Is there an app? Not really. If the hotel's got their own website, that'll be the best way of booking the restaurant, or just walking in the day before if you're there. Somebody saying they really enjoyed the Naples videos. Naples is a crazy city. Thanks so much for watching the videos, I really appreciate it. That airport was crazy, the city was crazy. What an amazing place. Look, you're staying at Los Hibiscus. I've got a wee video coming up, starting at Habel, Bermudas, and I walk by there, so that'll be on the channel soon. Oh, Derek, thanks very much for your very kind donation. Cheers, Derek. Thanks very much. Scottish couple in Spain, Barry and Cam. I didn't even know that. I've done 3,263 videos in 4 years. Yeah, in the first few months I didn't really do videos as well. The channel's different from other channels. I wish it wasn't in a way. I wish I could just do 1 or 2 videos a week and it would get 500,000 views. But the way this channel works, it works in volume. So it's pretty hard going, but I can't complain. John, you're staying at the Iberostar Bougainville Player. Do you know if it's any good? I've not stayed in it. Check out the MacMaster's channel. He's done a room review and I think a breakfast review. It's a nice hotel to walk into, 100%, really nice. Him and her, if I see you in February, yeah, we'll have a beer and a wee chicken curry. You never know.
No. So we'll have to walk on that way, won't we?
Mark's asking how much is the San Miguel. I think it was $3.50 because I obviously had the chicken curry with it, so I think it was $3.50. I'm going to another one in a minute actually. I might need to take this inside and order and then come back. Hold on, viewers. It's 20 past, mind you. Let me know. Do you want me to stay another 10 minutes or? Yeah, I've been on a wee while, so let me know. Alan says, I think if I'd done half of Kevin's videos, I would be in the divorce court. That's quite funny, Alan. Alf, I'm not sure what t-shirt you mean. Is it the blue one you're talking about? That's coming soon. Oh, Mr. Cheese, not brands, bands, your top 3 favourite bands. Well, the Beatles are #1, aren't they? Rolling Stones really good, Killer's really good, Fleetwood Mac. There's some classics there. So, I don't know, hard to pick. I'm just reading that comment about the accent. I won't read it out, just read it. It's Paradise Park worth booking. It's a nice enough hotel, Andrew. It's a 4-star hotel. I'd say it's a 3.5-star hotel. The food's okay. Lots of things for families in there, and they've got a rooftop bit for adults. Quite a hilly location, but the plus point, it's right next to the El Mirador strip with lots of bars and restaurants, so I quite like it. It's became really expensive. I used to stay in it quite a lot, but now it's quite expensive. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. Kevin's saying the longest time I've spent back in Scotland before flying out, probably 2 or 3 weeks. The magic of YouTube, you think I'm away all the time, but I'm not really. BJ saying, Kevin, opinions on Serviteur Caribe. Is that the Caribe apartments in Las Americas? They look okay, pretty basic. They accept hens and stags, just be aware of that. You could be in a lively room. James, you're in Paisley. Probably does need a wee bit of a makeover, yeah. Dave, I might see you in Tenerife. Stephen, did I sort the memory card issue? No. The videos are gone, I couldn't recover them. Somebody's saying, are they the £1 glasses? They are the £1 glasses. And I meant to bring a spare pair in case they break. That's how fragile they are. If they break, I should have a spare pair. Somebody said, where's the best Scottish English breakfast in Costa Adeje? I'm not that familiar with Adeje for food, to be honest with you. The best food in Las Americas is Radio Ceviche. But it's not traditional English Scottish breakfast. They do different types of food. They've just started doing fish and chips actually. But they do Middle Eastern food, smash burgers, really nice food. Los Cristianos, the best breakfast will be Harriet's, Scotch Mist, the Ball. Neighbours, next to the Buddies bar. My brother was in there last week, said Neighbours was really nice, owned by an Albanian couple. Said it was really nice as well, the Olive Garden. So lots of places. Yeah, I've not stayed at the Arena Dorada apartment, sorry. Somebody's saying, what airport would you try and avoid? Tenerife South Airport, that's the worst airport I've been to. To be fair, I've never had many issues at it, but I see so many videos on Facebook and everything else. I don't think it's the best airport. It's hit and miss. Sometimes you can walk through it 2 minutes, and then I see videos of people there an hour and a half. It's crazy. Hold on a minute, viewers. We'll order another quick beer, I think. Stay with me. Keep the edge, I might need to keep this here and come back. Hold on. Back in a second. Too close to the camera. Breaking news, we've got a beer coming, San Miguel. So, pound glasses back on. Thanks for joining me. I'm sorry about the vertical format. It's so annoying, to say the least. But, YouTube, what can we do? Dave tells me from Travel On World that TikTok is amazing for lives compared to YouTube. But, I can't really do anything about it. I've set the settings the correct way, but half the time it works, half the time it doesn't. I've got no idea how to get it working on a regular basis. Yeah, let me catch up with the comments. Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. I'll come in a minute, okay? Thank you. Look at this, viewers. A frosted glass. Oh, that's amazing, isn't it? San Miguel. Absolutely amazing pint in here. You come in here just alone for the pint. Never mind the Indians. Come in for the pint. Leslie, have you ever island hopped on the wee binter planes? I don't like flying, so I'm not going on the binter planes. If I can get a ferry from Gran Canaria to Tenerife or Lanzarote, I'm taking the ferry. I'm not flying. I would never fly from Fuerteventura to Lanzarote. I don't even know if there's flights, but you just get the ferry from Correeco, half an hour. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those wee planes. I might go on one day, but I'll try and avoid them. Yeah, Alan, Prestwick Airport is really handy, isn't it? It's like once you're in Prestwick Airport, you just can relax, and then you're through the boarding gate, and then you're on the flight. The flight got delayed. I don't know if you missed the first couple of videos. The flight got delayed an hour because they had to de-ice the plane at Prestwick, and whoever the guy is who de-ices the plane never turned up, so he was late coming. And but luckily, because it was delayed, I managed to book accommodation on the plane. It was a lot cheaper than I was going to book, so it worked out okay. Somebody said, have I been to Matagorda yet? I have been down near that area, but I've not made it in this trip, and I'm not going to have time, I don't think, in this one. Somebody saying they're 46 and they're going to Porto do Carmen and Lanzarote. Where would you recommend to stay in Tenerife in January? If you like Porto do Carmen, I would probably say Las Americas, but if you're staying up the top of Los Cristianos, there's quite a lot of bars with live music and entertainment up there. But your first time going to Tenerife, I would pick Las Americas, because you can go left to Los Cristianos or go right to Costa Adeque, and then you can decide what area you like the best. You'll quickly get a feel for it. Kirsty, you're staying at the Oceana Hotel. That's round the corner. I've stayed there before. I nearly stayed there tonight, but it was a wee bit more expensive than my hotel. Those apartments are decent, and they're good location. They've got aircon, the wee pool bar's nice, so yeah, I'd stay there, no problem. Somebody's saying, can I remember how to build a snowman? No idea, no idea. Yeah, Mike's saying Benidorm, great place for live music, plentiful beer. Benidorm's the best place for live music and entertainment out of all the places I go. #1 place. Edinburgh and beyond. Michael, how you doing? Paul's asking why didn't I just get a boat over to Lanzarote rather than going home and back to the Canaries a day or so later. Paul, the magic of YouTube, you did. the magic of YouTube basically is I was actually back in Scotland for a couple of weeks, and then I flew back over to Lanzarote, so I wasn't actually back in Scotland that long, and then I flew back. Andy, that's true. Dale and Heather, nice to meet you. Dave's asking about the price of beer in Tenerife North. It's pretty reasonable, most places you go. The best bar is the Molly Malone. It's €3.50 for a pint of Victoria in there, but fantastic live music, so it's pretty affordable. Michael from Edinburgh Beyond, you're saying, is it the last trip for this year? Unfortunately not, Michael. We need to go somewhere else quite soon. Every month there needs to be at least 2 trips to different places. Rangers 1917, would I consider doing videos at the Benidorm Fancy Dress Parade in the future? Possibly. I'm not a big fan of dressing up, but possibly, we'll wait and see. Thanks, Kirsty. Brendan, tell me what's happening in Magaluf around the beach here. I don't know what's happening. Scottish couple in Spain, Barry and Karen, hope you're doing well. I'll see you soon. See you next year in Spain. Any more questions, guys? Just leave it in the comments. We'll wrap it up. Any more questions? Angela, you're in the Rui, Monica and Nerha. That is a lovely hotel. Mum and Dad's favourite place, Nerha. Really nice resort, Nerha. Hope you're enjoying it. Top notch, need to do Benidorm more than once a year. That's possibly a fair point. We'll wait and see. Somebody's saying the flights to Gran Canaria are very cheap. That's true. I could have got return flights to Gran Canaria for £60, but the accommodation prices were absolutely mental. One night in Playa de Ingles in an absolute basic 3-star hotel was £125. I refuse to pay that for Playa de Ingles. I'm not a fan of that resort. It's like a time warp. It's like not changed since the 80s. So I was not paying that. I would have went to Gran Canaria. Hammy and May, if you're watching, you won't be because you're in Puerto Rico and Gran Canaria. I'm sorry I didn't see you in Puerto Rico. I was thinking of going there, but the prices were just crazy for accommodation. Andrew, the best meal in Porto do Carmen. I was in Universal last night, had a steak. The steak's massive in there. The value for money is incredible. Just thought the steak was okay. That's Mark and Judy's favourite place. Check out their channel, I think they've got a wee review in there. I had a curry in the Indian aroma, which was nice, but it was quite spicy. And I might be back to Porto do Carmen before I leave. We'll wait and see. Dave's asked, is there a price difference between Tenerife and Lanzarote? Lanzarote says cheaper for accommodation, slightly, maybe, but not much. Rocky Earth Guy, what's your travel plans for 2025? Not sure yet. January, February, I've got no definite plans. We're thinking of doing a long haul, might try Thailand. Bit of a risk for me, but we'll wait and see. Best Indian in Las Americas, Kenny, is Tandoori Hut, definitely. David, Fortaventura next. You might be right, David, we'll wait and see. Eugene, what's your dream holiday destination right now? That's a tricky one, isn't it? I don't know what the dream holiday destination would be. Yeah, I'd quite like to go to the Caribbean, do a wee island top, wee cruise round the there, we'll see. Dale, favourite place I've been to of all time? That's a really tricky one, isn't it? Favourite place for live music's Benidorm. Favourite place that I've been to for the very first time when I arrived and I loved it was Las Vegas. Check out the videos done in Vegas. Not the same being there yourself, I was there with friends, it was better. In the winter, Tenerife beats everywhere. So it just depends. Some of the city breaks were really nice. Croatia was lovely, Split, Dubrovnik. Yeah, a few other places, Vienna was really nice, so it just depends. Yeah, I did miss the snow when I flew to Lanzarote. Bradley, you're staying in the hotel La Siesta. I stayed there a couple of times. I thought the rooms were absolutely fine. It's just across from the Gaelic Corner in Dublin. Quite a lively location, but I found the hotel quite quiet. Yeah, I thought it was absolutely fine. Living the dream would be recommendation for the Star of India. Hello, Paul Usher. Tracy, nice to see you up the north of Tenerife with Steve. Check out North Tenerife, man. If you're interested in Tenerife videos up north. Rangers 1979. Are you meeting the Gypsy Souls this winter? Definitely, we'll meet up at some point. Kevin saying your passport must run out of pages. I've just got a new passport and I paid for extra pages, so hopefully it's going to be okay for a while. So Brendan saying the Maglev Promenade has been renovated. Check out Alex at Mallorca Under the Sun. Somebody's asking, is that a charger hanging in the background? It's not. My charger is in the pocket here. Might need it for this phone soon actually. Somebody's asking, and we're going to go back to Colette de Fust. Hopefully, I've been Forteventura. There's only two resorts I'll go to. That's Correco and Colette de Fust. The other ones are further away. They're quite nice, but they don't have many UK tourists. And 86% of the channel are from the UK and Ireland, so it won't get views. So we'll see. Andy, yes, I'm still thinking about doing a cruise. I'm looking out for cruise deals. David saying, does the wife ever travel to Spain in the bus with you? No, she's scared of flying, she won't fly anywhere. Years ago we did do the bus and the train to Malta. 3 days it took, that was an experience. Silvery Fox, any issues with bed bugs? Not yet. Surprisingly, because the Tenerife hostel was horrific, but no issues yet. Yeah, Gordon, I know. I've heard there's a evacuation at Buchanan. Check out License to Chill. He was up there. A bomb was found at Buchanan Street bus station. I'm there all the time. I'm glad I wasn't there. That would be my luck. I'd be there when there was a bomb. Kirsty, have you ever stayed in the Sirocco Hotel? Kirsty, I've done a wee video in the Sirocco Hotel. You might see it on an edited vlog because it's only 2 minutes. It looked quite nice inside. I actually had a drink in the pool bar. It's quite nice. It's a bit far out, mind you. It's 20 minutes walk from here, up from the square, a wee bit far out. But yeah, it looked nice. Somebody says the pint looks amazing. The pint is lovely, to be fair. It's really nice. Somebody's saying you're still in Porto do Carmen and Costa Teguise tonight. Somebody said, what's the poshest place you've videoed in? Well, the poshest place I videoed in would be Porto Banús, Marbella, but it's €10 for a pint in some bars. That's the poshest place, but not really a big fan of that place. I'll go back one day to do a video. I've got one video done really well there actually, but I'll go back one day. Somebody's asking where I'm from. I'm originally from Paisley, just outside Glasgow in Scotland. Tracy saying, if we're going to go to Sardinia, maybe one day, but I'm just not sure the videos will get that many views. Paul saying it's Porto do Carmen, all hilly. It's not. The promenade is reasonably flat, but some of the hotels off the promenade are up a side street and up hills. So even the hilliest one where I was staying is quite hilly. The old town's more hilly, up the THB Flora and all that. The old town's hillier than the new town. So yeah, just pick it wisely. I was saying Estrella or San Miguel. I'll pick Estrella probably, but San Miguel, can't beat it. Thanks so much. At one point we had nearly 300 people on here, we're still got nearly 200. I really appreciate all your support coming on here. New videos out tomorrow, I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hit the wee subscribe button. I'm going to let you go just now. Somebody said, Andy, are you sitting near the Black Bull pub? No, the Black Bull pub is round the corner next to the square. I have got a video coming up past the Black Bull pub where I meet a couple of viewers in there as well, so you'll see that from Coat Bridge. Yeah, Esther T for the vlog, Rangers. I've been to Esther T when I was younger. I've stayed in that campsite. I've got a story about that campsite. You might hear about it one day if I ever go there. Okay, thanks very much guys for joining me. We've been on over an hour, so cheers. Catch up tomorrow. There'll be more videos tomorrow. I'm going to play a blanket tomorrow to meet Dave from Travel On World, and look out for the videos. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for all support. Sorry about the vertical format. What an absolute nightmare YouTube is, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about that. Okay, cheers. Thanks very much.